Hello collectors, welcome to my video. I guess first thing I should do is do a disclaimer. I'm a collector. I'm not affiliated with any groups or any ideologies. I collect this stuff because I enjoy it. This is all World War II German stuff, 95% of it. You will see swastikas and SS symbols in this video, probably lots of them. If that offends you, please do not watch this video and move on to something else. All right, first thing, I'm just giving you a quick spin around the room here. And I will tell all you collectors that are going to watch this, because I'm going to get a lot of feedback, I'm sure. I collect everything. I collect originals. I have repos. I have these dolls right here, which you can buy right now. Those are made by 3R company in Japan. A lot of the I do love original stuff, but you got to be a millionaire to have this much stuff original. I have as much as I can take, and I try and add original stuff when I can. But I enjoy having it all. And some of the stuff you can't even buy, you know, like this Grand Cross right there. When I come back and open this cabinet, that's Hermann Goering's Grand Cross. You can't buy that. You can't buy that baton either. So that's why I have a lot of those items. This item here is kind of like my Wehrmacht SS side here. This is Algemena SS side. Then it comes over here. I got a lot of NSKK. I like that. Down here is the Heinrich Himmler stuff. A lot of SS stuff here. This is kind of NSKK. When it comes back to this, then and then we go back to the figures again. And like I said, I will kind of tell you what's real and what's not real. The rest of it, it's up to you to figure out. And I really don't want to hear a bunch of comments about, oh, it's fake, it's not real, because I don't care. I collect what I like to collect, and I do try and collect as much real stuff as I possibly can. But like you know, I'm not a millionaire. You have to be a millionaire to have all this real. So anyway, I guess I should start over here. Well, we'll start with this wall here. The three things on top are repos. You guys will probably tell me that. And all these figures you can buy right now from Japan. Some of them are very hard to find, and I have most of the ones that came out first years ago that you just can't get anymore, and they're super, super expensive. Like this, the guy on the left over here, that's Gimir. I think that's how you say his name, the flag bearer. If you can find that one, he'll be about 450 bucks. Of course, I didn't pay that for when I bought it. I bought him for about a little over 100 bucks. But those are super expensive nowadays, collectibles. Okay, then you come over here. You'll see some daggers over here. There's a diplomatic dagger. That one is not real. That is a repo. I got a pole topper. Of course, the train eagle. Those right there are some NSKK chained SS or chained NSKK daggers. I'll show you those a little closer in a second here. Another Luftwaffe. The Luftwaffe. That is a repo there, but it's a very good one. Then I'll come back to this wall here in a second. Then you come to this stuff here. This here says Battleship Bismarck. You got your medals there. You got your wound badges. Got a soul book and some stamps. I got a old telegraph button thing, flag. This dagger, which is a fantasy dagger, but it's just cool. Some medals and pens, what have you. Then when you go up here, this is my World War I stuff. This is what very first thing I started out doing. Manfred van Richthofen stuff in there, and most of all that stuff right there is all repo. But I put it together. It looks killer, but every bit of that's repo. You come up here, another Luftwaffe. This one has a standard, real nice blade. This one and this one both have double etched blades. Let me see if I can get it apart. Hold on a second. I don't know if you can see it or not. Double etched. This one's an Icorn. You can see the little Icorn guy right there, little squirrel. This one here, let me see if I can get it out. Double etched. Beautiful, beautiful blade. Beautiful. Okay. Put that back in there. Oh shoot, I gotta get backwards. Sorry the camera's flipping around, but I only have two hands here, so I'll come right back to it there in a second. Okay. This right here, all these are real. And this is the lady, Diane Grease. These are her medals. She was a RAD member, R-A-D, and those are RAD pins for females. This right here is my miniature collection of swords and daggers. These are all metal, real metal. You can tell how big they are by my hands. Sorry, my nails screwed up there. But you can tell about how big they are. Some of these are just barely this big as my finger. And those all came off of guys like these. You can buy the extra parts sometimes. See, like right there's a dagger. And here's his sword. And what I did, I bought extra and made a collection out of it. These are my SA daggers, which I don't have as many as I probably should. Matter of fact, it seems like there's one missing. This dagger right here is my very first dagger I ever bought. And it has lots of defects, but I love it because it taught me what not to buy. It has the end of the blade is chipped off. It has chips in the handles. It has a couple chips in the blade. It's got a dent in the scabbard. A little bit of everything. The hanger is original, 100%. But I love that dagger because that taught me what to look for. There's two other ones right there. Okay, then we come back over here. I guess I showed you this already, the Battleship Bismarck. The Soul Book, I'm not sure. I believe that's a repo. All the stamps are repos. You see those being sold everywhere. They're all repos. Okay, then I come down to this cabinet here. I'm going to open the door. I have to get something to sit on. This is my Hermann Goering cabinet. And got a beautiful hat. I have his shoulder boards with the eagles. Extremely hard to find. I have a little miniature sword back there, a presentation sword in case. There's the Grand Cross. These three medals across the front here are real. Those are they're all three Junkers. Junker, however you say it. Pilot's badge, Pilot's Observer badge. And this one right here is a super rare round reef badge. You can't even find those. I saw one auction for $5,000. Let's see, we'll go back here. I got an armband. I have the stuff from his hunting lodge. I love that stuff. There's another one right there, hunting lodge thing. Then when you come down here, of course, I have the baton. Like I said, you cannot buy that. I have his Blue Cross medal there. I forget what you call that. That's a special medal. The Blue Max. There's the other Blue Max. I have a party pin for him, and a service award pin, and then also there's some SA cufflinks. And another flight badge back there, pilot's badge. And like I said, there's the Grand Cross of the Iron Cross, which I already told you that everybody knows that's not real. You can't. They don't even know if one even exists in the world today. There was one supposedly, and I think it got burned up in a fire. Here's the other shoulder board with the eagle on it. Okay, let me close this up here. Okay, I'm going to come over here and open this up. Whew, it's kind of hot in here. Anyway, I'll start at the top. There's a helmet. That helmet is real. Here's his hat. The eagle and the skull are pure silver, 100% silver. Come down here. You know, he's wearing a German cross in silver. He's got his Iron Cross on. This is a real Iron Cross. This is a real assault badge, and of course wound badge. Come down through here, Iron Cross, wound badge from July 20th or whatever it was. Another eagle, couple of belt buckles, another badge, a bunch of coins here, some stamps. I do have a giant collection of stamps, but that won't be in this video. Then you come down here and we have shoulder boards, and these are from basically this baton is Field Marshal Rommel stuff here. There's a pith. Over here is a gorget with a chain. Come back up here. This is an interesting shelf here. We got some Iron Crosses. All the ribbons are real. Got a Mother's Cross hiding back behind there. Another soul book. A couple badges. This is real interesting right here. I picked this up. This squirrel. It is solid brass, and it's got a patina, and on the bottom it's marked with a crown and 33, and it says Sologent. So I don't know what the deal is with that. This is a watch fob right there. That's marked 800. This is a miniature of the Spear of Destiny, which the leader went. That was the first thing he went and got from Vienna, Austria, when he got into power. You can read all about that sometime. This Iron Cross is kind of special to me. As you can see, it's falling apart, and I was going to try and repair it because I know how to repair stuff. You can see the edge over there. See how it's falling apart? But that lets you see how it's constructed. This thing is just so cool. And I got it real cheap because it was falling apart. The guy said, well, it's worthless, it's falling apart. Not to me. Okay, so that pretty much takes care of that cabinet. Then we come over here. This is the Algemina. The cap pins, again, 100% silver. The tie pin is original. Maybe I'll zoom in on that a little bit and get you guys a good nice look at that. That is original, 100%. He's got his blood medal on. This Iron Cross is original. You can even see it's rusty. It's getting some rust. He's wearing a chain dagger, which this one here, I'll let you decide whether it's real or not, because it's not. I guess I shouldn't have told you that, but anyway, I don't like keeping that real one in the cabinet. And of course, there's a SS sword here in beautiful condition with porta-pee. The helmet. This helmet is a repo. I'm sure you guys will tell me that. Then I have a cappy hat. Come down here and I have spurs off a boot and a metal back there. That's a I forget what that's called. What is that called? It's like a citizen's medal or something like that. I can't remember. Then we come down here. I have a cap, an armband, and this dagger, which is my total favorite right here, SS high leader dagger with the handle's been I forget what they call that when they do that to the handle. But man, this thing is beautiful. Let me pull it out so you can see. It is just beautiful. I don't have the scabbard on it right now. I do have the scabbard and the chain, but I just have it displayed in here like this. Okay, then we come over here to some more SS stuff. Another Iron Cross right there. Partisan's badge. Come down here, got some another blood medal. Some more Iron Crosses. Another Iron Cross. Some armband or a cuff title. Now I wanted to show you something here that's pretty cool. This is a Wheelsburg Castle pen, and you can buy these. This is a repo, real cheap, and you tell the repos by that coffin pen right there and how cheaply it's made. It even says Gresh on it, which means it has a patent. That's what a fake one looks like. Then when you come here, I have two real ones. I don't know which one to show you. Let's show you this one. You can tell the difference. See how the metal has a little bit of a gold tint to it? This is a real one. These are rare. When you spin it over, this is what the back looks like. That's what the back of a real one looks like compared to that fake one. Pretty interesting, huh? And I mean, when you put them side by side, you can even tell the difference. I mean, see, look at the difference side by side. But I keep that fake one in here just so I can do what I just did, so I can show the difference. Okay, next, we're going to come over here to this wall. We'll start up top here with the NSDAP hat, leader's hat. And anybody that knows about original stuff, you can tell me whether that's original or not. I'll get a kind of a close-up as close as I can get for you. Here, let me get up here where you can see the button. And then I have some pull toppers and a diplomatic dagger. Then right here is a chained high leader NSKK, or no, NSDAP high leader dagger. You can see the chain, what have you. I will do some videos on this stuff later so you can see it better, but I'm trying to get everything you know, in here all at once. Then I have a pulled topper and a SS Gorgat. I have here a straight hanging SS dagger, a small eagle. Then I have this dagger here with the unique cross guards. This is a presentation dagger, which is just amazing. Let me set this down for 1 second here. Let me see if I can pull the blade out for you. You probably have never seen one like this before. It's a presentation and it has the logo on there, but it has the oak leaves at both ends. And this one is made by August Bickle. It's an August Bickle. All right, let me put that back. Okay. This is a SS. It's a Himmler. I guess I should pull the blade out and show you because you probably won't believe me. Let me set this camera down real quick. There you go. Anybody that knows what one looks like, that's what it is. Let me put that back. Okay, I'm gonna come, well, we may as well do this right now. This is my favorite piece in the whole place, right here, this SS sword. And I'm gonna try and pull it out here. This is a super rare gold and blue Himmler. I'll see if I can spin it over here in a minute. And it does have the wrong porta-pee on it. Let me see if we get it all the way out here. Oh shit. Let me turn it over here. There we go. Shouldn't be touching the blade, but this is a Himmler Reichsfuhrer presentation blade. There's only 2 of these that I know of in the world. And it was made by Paul Weiersberg. There's the, let's see if it'll hold still. Oh, come on here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's, there you go, maybe. Paul Weiersberg. And like I said, there's only 2 of these in the entire world, and it does have the wrong porta-pee on it, but I just can't seem to change that. It's NCO porta-pee on it. I have seen one other blade like that that was etched in the exact same way with the oak leaves all the way down and everything, but not in gold and blue. I've only seen one other gold and blue one besides mine. Then it comes here to my my hat collection, keppies. And you can tell I like keppies. I got another keppie over here. I got, you know, keppies everywhere. Well, anyway, this is NSKK keppie. And this one here, this is my favorite one. This is a early SS keppie. Okay, then we'll come to the stuff on top here. This is my ring right here. I do wear this occasionally, just because. All 3 of those rings are mine. They fit me. This skull is original. Let me see if I can zoom in on the back of it here. It's RZM number M125, I believe it says. But that's worth about $500 right there. Then these other badges here, these are all real. This is a 50 50 assaults badge, a Luftwaffe flak badge, infantry assault badge. I don't know if you want to see the backs of some of these or not, but oh, another Iron Cross right there. I do not have a Knight's Cross. If I do have one, it's not real. I think I do have one. I have one right there, but it's not real. Here's another infantry assault. A Luftwaffe ground assault, and a tank badge. And this here is my baby right here. I stole this from some guy. He didn't even know what he had, and I paid $50 for it. This is an original German cross badge in gold, made by G. Bremer. If you can see on the back, G. Bremer. I don't really know exactly how much it's worth. I've seen them go as high as 10,000. The guy didn't know what he had. He sold it to me. He goes, I don't know if it's real or not. My grandfather died and left a bunch of stuff to me, and I'll sell it to you. As a matter of fact, that's where a lot of these medals right here came from, that same guy. I can't even believe I got it. And it's stunning. The case is not real. I will tell you that, because you can't find a case for one of these things. Now we're going to go down to the, well, here, I'll skip over here first. Like I said, there's my leader's political hat. Then when you come here, this is NSDAP stuff. That dagger is not real. You cannot buy that. You'd be lucky if there's 5 of those in the whole world. If you had one, it's worth $100 grand. But I made that one because you cannot buy that sucker. And you can't buy repos of it either. You can buy a real cheap repo, about $19 from Japan. I got a party badge in there, some other stuff. Then I come down here. These are all tinnies. Let me give you a quick look at all these. There's a flyer one, some NSKK, some SA, tennies. Then you come here and I got a whole nother box of badges in there. Here, let me run real close here so you can see what I got. Some of these are repos. There's maybe a couple that are real. And some wound badges. Those 2 wound badges are definitely real, 100%. I can't even remember on those. Then you come over here to the last part of the wall. This is a real nice Army. Speaking of that, the only dagger that I don't have, which I need to get, is I do not have a Kriegsmarine. But I'm going to work on that. I just want one. I don't need a whole bunch. I just need one nice Kriegsmarine. Here's more of my 3R figures. Here's Himmler. Got his glasses. Got his skull walking stick. I don't know if he really had this or not, but I did see one for sale on a website. Got his spurs on his boots. I mean, these things are just super, super detailed. That's why I love these things. There's Donitz. There's what's his name from Valkyrie? Tom Cruise with the eye patch on, missing a hand, holding the dynamite in the bag. There's another Goring and what's his name? Eichmann. That's Eichmann. And a couple more down here. What happened? Now we got one last cabinet to go through here. We'll pretty much be done. Okay, this one here, you'll probably recognize who this is, and all the stuff in this cabinet. Here's a beautiful Iron Cross ribbon cross swords and a spang in there. The Iron Cross is a what do you call it? A screw back. Here's another castle pin reel. This is his watch band. What do they call it? It's not a watch band. It's a I forget what they call it. And it's marked 800. Let me see where it says 800 on it here. I can't remember if it's right. Flipping around. No. Somewhere here it says 800. Oh crap! I can't even get it in the camera view. No, it's not there. It says 1932. Right at the top. 1932. Munich. I know somewhere on there it says 800. Maybe it's on the back of here. No, I can't remember. Anyway, I'll go on. I have a shoulder tabs. That's a poison ring right there. We don't know for sure if that's, I think that's a fantasy item for sure, 100%. Here's a badge, some cufflinks and a tie tack, another pin. Come down here, got his eyeglasses, spurs. They have a dress pin right there, and of course the SS baton, which is a fantasy item because there was no such thing, but I had to have it. It looks cool as hell, and I love having it. That's pretty much it. All the eagle and the skull are real on this. And let's see what else. I think that's about it. So anyway, that's pretty much the gist of my collection. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I am going to do some other videos of, you know, stuff like this, or the sword, where I can get into more detail on each item. But my room's about full. Oh, here's another. Oh, I forgot about this one. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one. Here's another SS sword. Let's pull this out of here. Damascus blade. Mine here is true. Damascus. All right. Okay, I'm sure I forgot a ton of stuff. We'll come back to it later. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, until next video, thank you very much.